I've actually done that before. Well, I was mad at that ex. Hello, it's Hazel.
Hey, it's Azura.
And I'm Germaine.
And welcome back to another episode of Clarity's Hush Podcast. Okay, there's a reason why I'm wearing this top today, okay?
Oh, why?
So the consensus is we'll be in white for this episode.
Yes.
But look at this. It's our Hush t-shirt
So cute.
that I haven't worn out in a long time. Actually, I wore this to sleep.
Oh, it's a bedroom t-shirt.
It's
cute.
It's very comfortable, but today I decided to take it out, like steam it for a bit, and then like wear it here today because today's episode is one that is considerably vulnerable.
You really have to have no shame
Yes,
for
and
this one.
you have to accept us for who we are, just like we will accept you for who you are.
Correct.
Okay?
Because I usually say, if you can't accept me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best.
That is true. I don't know if you guys have seen this trend going around on TikTok. It's called We
listen and we don't judge.
I'm not a fan, I'm really not a fan of it. I'll explain myself later.
I'll tell you an example of what I saw that also makes me not a fan.
Really?
I was like,
Yeah.
wow, that's really traumatic. You need therapy for that.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
Hey, on the other hand, I felt like this is a very good platform for people to share their deepest, darkest secrets, and then you feel like, oh my gosh, so it's not just me. Other
Okay, you
people are
start
like
first
me.
then. Hazy, share your deepest, darkest secrets.
She's opening everything today.
Okay, we start mild first.
Okay,
Okay.
start
I got
mild
mild
first.
and spicy.
Mild and spicy.
You got
ah.
mild and spicy.
Yeah.
小辣 and 大辣.
Okay.
Okay, 小辣 first, 小辣
小
first.
辣.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you really cannot judge me, okay?
Okay.
One time when I was doing my radio show, it's the night show and it's end of a very long day, and my bra was really cutting into my skin. So halfway through the show, I decided to remove my bra and do my radio show braless.
How is that 小辣?
It's 小辣啦.
This is then it's what?
小辣.
特辣.
Listen and
And we don't judge. No, I love that. 'Cause I'm
I'm sorry, did you have a partner?
Yes.
Was it 泽亮?
No. It was 起
家.
家. It was 起
okay
家.
lah. Okay.
And then like 起家told me, if you ever remove your bra in Conti, don't let me know because she will keep looking.
Free the nipples!
But honestly, I think I put up a better show after that, lor.
You probably need
No,
a
'cause
better
you're
bra.
comfy.
You need
Yeah,
a better bra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strapless bras are so painful. Okay, but that was all those years ago.
True.
Hey, don't tell me you guys have never done that.
No, I love being braless.
No.
I try to be braless whenever I can.
Yeah, but I wouldn't take out my bra in the Conti with my show partner present.
Even if your show partner was a girl.
I mean, I think I would just tahan until I get home. Like, I would just tahan.
Ah. If my partners were you girls, I would just do it.
So lah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay. Well, one time actually, okay, this one is not we listen and we don't judge.
Okay.
But, you guys know this. One time, like, my friends like to surprise me at midnight on my birthday.
Yes.
And like, I was literally asleep. And then they all burst into my room. And I was like not wearing a bra and quite a tight t-shirt. So my nipples were like free. And I was like, the whole time I did the shrug. I was like, oh, thank you so much. Happy birthday to me.
Hey, one time we surprised her at midnight.
Yeah,
Yes.
I probably was not wearing a bra, you guys.
Really?
Probably not. I probably had to go and change. I was like, oh, let me go to the toilet.
Oh,
Oh,
maybe.
shit. But anyways, okay, my mild one is
Okay.
sometimes when people text me, right? And then, it's been like 2 weeks and I reply to them, hey, I'm so sorry I missed your message.
Yes.
I did not miss your message. I just didn't want to reply to it. I'm sorry.
No wonder sometimes you never reply me, eh?
I'm just like, oh, I didn't see your message. I saw it.
Yeah, I understand.
I didn't reply to it.
Mine is usually I reply in my mind.
Sorry.
But the two of them are not the kind to like clear your WhatsApp messages, right? Like
No, I have 400-500 over.
I know, I have an urge to clear them. I don't like unread chats on my WhatsApp.
I have like 100,000 emails unread.
Oh my
kind
God.
of thing.
Yeah, email's another level altogether. Okay, that's barely 小辣. That's like
Okay.
Mild.
that's 清炒. That's no lah,
It's very relatable.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Okay, your turn.
Okay, my mild one is when people ask me why I've gone back to being black, and I joke about if I stayed blonde any longer.
Oh, you mean your hair? Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
your hair.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
I was like, huh? Did we miss a chapter here?
No.
Yeah.
I joke about it all the time. And I say, if I stay blonde any longer, I'll be bald. Since I've been black, right, I've realized that because when I was blonde, I cannot see very clearly. Now that I'm black, I can see that honestly, my scalp is like, got more space. I'm not kidding.
Like thinning. The hair is
Thinning, really thinning.
No, it's really the
never bluff
chemicals
one.
from
Can
the...
tell,
from the,
honestly, can tell.
Yeah.
But we listen and we don't.
Yes,
judge.
correct. I'm trying my best to grow hair now.
Use some hair tonic.
Yeah, actually, I
Yes.
feel like your hair looks healthier now that it's black. Eh?
You think?
Yeah, I think so.
Automatically, I think the color makes
Yeah.
it look healthier. But yeah,
I'm working very hard.
you
Hair
need
tonic,
that
hair tonic.
regrowth, honey.
Yes.
Okay, so today we'll be doing our own little rendition of We Listen and We Don't
Yes.
Judge. We just open up the episode with our own xiao la stories.
Yes.
And I think in this episode, we just get ready for wild confessions. A lot of stories from our PDs and online. And maybe with such a way we can kick off our 2025 and be more unashamed versions of ourselves.
I hope so.
Okay, what do you think the original intent of the trend was?
For views,
I agree, for engagement.
for virality.
Mhm.
Because they were saying unhinged things?
Yeah, but it's like it gets to a point where can I share what I saw online?
Okay.
Okay.
So this is the example that I saw online that I was a bit taken aback by.
Okay.
So it's a very popular mother and daughter. The daughter's probably in like her late 30s, early 40s. The mother is much older.
Okay.
Right? They're Hispanic, so they have a very spicy, like fiery
Mamacita.
relationship. Yeah. So the mom confessed in the video. She said, sometimes when your phone is lying around and I see a boy text you that I don't like, I just go, delete. And then the girl was like, huh? You mean like if my ex or my ex-boyfriend texts me back and wants to like link up again, you would just delete the message? And the mom was like, yeah, if I don't like them, I'll just delete. I've deleted a lot of messages off your phone. She has changed the trajectory of her daughter's life forever. Leh.
Mm.
And the daughter like couldn't even believe it. Like she genuinely in the video, she kept asking her mom, are you serious? I just knew they fought after that.
Oh
Can or not?
no. Do you think this was scripted though?
No,
No.
because the daughter's reaction was like, are you serious, mom? She could not even believe it.
Wow, I would have been mad.
I've been really upset.
This is
Yeah.
like trauma for life.
Yeah.
I'd be like, wow, I could have been with
So and so.
so and so, right?
Oh man.
I was a bit taken aback by that. That was
Did
pretty
the
unhinged.
daughter share her confession?
But her
Or
confession
the
was, like,
video
pretty-
ended there. Oh.
Pretty mild compared to her
Oh.
mom's, I think.
Damn.
Yeah.
Would you ever do that to your own kids?
No lah.
But if I really hate the guy,
Hey,
you?
no, like if the guy's like deadbeat, like, you know, got multiple children with other women,
Oh.
been to jail before. Not that being to jail is the bad thing.
Granted,
Uh.
but would you rather just... I don't know
I
lah.
don't know.
I
Depends
don't
how much I
know.
dislike the person. We'll see.
Mm.
We'll see. Check back in 20 years.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Okay, so I saw this reel on Instagram where this girl was sharing. One time she saw this TikTok advertisement for a website where you put in your boyfriend's name, age, and location, and then it shows you if he has a Tinder profile. So she did that for her boyfriend, and true enough, her boyfriend had a Tinder profile. So she waited until
my
later that
gosh.
week, and she cancelled all of his alarms to a job interview that he had, and stayed up all night writing his letter of resignation to his current job so he would wake up unemployed. We listen and we don't judge.
And she said this to who?
She made a reel out of it.
Oh, she made a reel.
It's on Instagram.
They already broke up, obviously, at that
Correct.
point.
It has 435 comments
gosh.
at this point.
That is so despicable
She's
to,
quite the legend though.
to get your cheating partner fired from his job.
Hey,
Not fired, but like,
But
He
you
resigned.
this
He
is literally
resigned.
quiet quitting. He doesn't even know.
Hey, but he had a Tinder profile first.
Yikes.
I'm on the girl side. I don't know.
Wow.
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 Okay,
Wow,
okay, okay.
Okay, so I'm not a fan of this trend because I feel like I've seen so many videos where couples do it and I feel like it's borderlining on disrespect. You know what I mean?
Oh.
I don't know whether it just so happened that I kept seeing those. But okay, so basically there was this one video that I saw. It was a married couple and maybe in their like late 30s, early 40s, like been together for a while clearly. And everything that the guy was saying was just, oh, sometimes when I am at this part of the house, I'm actually just trying to run away so that I don't need to help with this, or I just don't need to help with that, or I just don't need to handle the kids or deal with the kids, and so you have to do it. Everything was just running away from them. And I was like,
Yeah, that's not very healthy.
yeah,
But I understand that sometimes people need their personal space lah.
100%, but like,
Don't say.
Yeah, I think this is a
like-
bad thing to say, you know?
like, what did he say? When after dinner, when I go up to the bedroom and pretend to be folding laundry, actually it's just because I don't want to help you with the kids and like clear up dinner.
Okay, some
Mm,
skeletons should remain skeletons
Yeah.
in the
Agree.
closet.
agree.
And I pray for them with all my
Somebody
heart.
commented, it was like, this should be we listen and we don't divorce.
But I find like it's fun for friends to do it.
Yes.
You know? And like
Yeah.
if it doesn't concern the other party, it's like a personal confession. It's so
Yes.
funny.
Yes.
Yeah, like a couple of weeks back, Yes You San San, 5 of our DJs, we posted We Listen and We Don't Judge Free You. And
in Mandarin lah.
in Mandarin, yeah.
Oh,
In one
how
of
to say that in Mandarin?
Yeah.
no. We Listen and We Don't Judge is in English.
Oh,
but the
okay.
confession was in Chinese.
Mhm.
So one of the jocks, Ping Juan, he shared that he's ever tried coming for his radio shift with no undergarments on. And immediately
PJ, what the
the remaining 4 other DJs were like, and then they kept their expressions, we listen and we don't judge.
But actually for guys it's okay, right?
No, now
Why?
every time I see PJ walk in the conti, I'll be like, looking at the
Is it hanging low?
Yeah.
Like what is it?
Hanging
What
loose.
is it? Yeah,
hanging loose, yeah.
Actually, I have a similar story.
Avery?
No,
Oh, yeah.
it's about me.
Oh, okay.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
Okay.
Okay, we listen and we don't judge.
Okay,
huh?
yeah.
So this was back when I was still hanging out with Andrew and
Yes.
I was having a sleepover
Mm.
at his house. And so what happened was that I don't know if it was like my underwear was very old already. I was wearing like a thong
Mm-hmm.
and it broke. My thong broke. Like it literally ripped into half. And I was like, well, I thought about it. I was like, should I tie it at the side? Like,
Oh,
try
the
to put it
sides
back.
broke.
Yeah,
Okay,
it totally
okay.
snapped.
Mm.
So I was like, oh shit, what do I do, right? So I just,
You
I
were
was,
going to work after.
I was gonna go home,
Okay.
but I was wearing leather pants.
Mm.
So I had to throw away the underwear and like just wear the leather pants, like freaking commando style, and go home. It was very uncomfortable.
But okay lah. It's just to go home. It's okay.
Yeah lah.
You try
I don't want lah.
So always bring extra underwear.
Who does that though?
I don't know, but now you should.
I think I've extra underwear in my car.
Is
Yeah,
it?
I
But I
bring it
haven't-
everywhere.
I haven't like had the need to use it in like what?
I have
2
like
years
I
now.
feel like you shouldn't lah, right?
What
You
thing?
shouldn't have the need to.
Yeah, right?
First.
It's PTSD. I don't know.
So you have a spare now.
I have a spare underwear in my car, or like in my travel bag. I have one.
Oh.
Yeah, not like right now lah.
Oh.
I mean, I'm counting on the fact that my underwear doesn't break.
Okay. Okay.
I also bought new underwear, so
Okay.
that helps.
How interesting.
Change them out every few years.
Okay, so I saw this video of this
Okay.
girl. They were sisters. They are sisters. Maybe were lah, honestly. The sisters. And then they're going on and everything is fine. You know, things like petty things like, when you go to school, I use your perfume so I don't have to use mine.
Uh-huh.
It's okay.
Petty things. And then at the end, her sister goes, there was once I was so mad at you, I dipped your toothbrush in the toilet bowl. And her sister just started gagging. Like, she was so upset. And she was honestly gagging. And her sister was just like, what are you doing? What's wrong with you? And she was just like,
That's so disgusting. Do sisters really do that? I don't have a sister, so I wouldn't know. Like,
I still don't have lah, so.
I have actually done that before. Well, I was mad at that ex.
we listen and we don't judge.
We are exes
Ooh.
for a reason. It happened a long
Havaianas?
time ago. I can't even remember which. I remember that action.
What did he do to you that made you so
I forgot.
angry?
I only remember being upset. So if I
Wow,
do
you
that,
guys
I'll
are
feel
evil,
better.
I would never think of doing that. Even to my worst enemy.
Really?
Yeah.
No. If it's my worst enemy, it'll be worse. I will pee and then dip the
Can you
toothbrush
just end
in.
the story?
I'm just kidding. I'm actually a very nice person.
No,
everybody.
she is.
We don't judge.
We don't judge.
Okay, I want to read out this story by one of our PDs. She put a note here. If reading this, can just say one of the PDs, lol, not sure I'm ready for the world to know I'm crazy. Haha.
But we already know.
Yeah. Hey, this is insane, this story. Okay, this PD says there was a time when one of her exes drove her absolutely crazy. He was incredibly avoidant and during an argument, they had plans to meet, but he completely ghosted her.
Oh gosh.
He turned off his phone, refused to answer no matter how hard she tried. So she ended up going to his house, frantically calling and texting him over 50 times, but still nothing. She didn't want to knock on his front door because she didn't want to disturb his family or let his family know that they were fighting. For context, his house was on the 3rd level and the 2nd level had sort of a ground floor set up. She decided to channel her inner Spider-Man, climbed up the pole and some railings and knocked on his window at the 3rd floor. And it actually worked because he called her right after and told her to come inside. She did the whole thing anyway, crying, climbed up the railing, and you should have seen the way she climbed and jumped.
I'm trying to imagine right now, looking directly at her, climbing and jumping. Oh my God. Sis, you think you Secret Service? Like, what's going on?
She thinks she's Spider-Man, yes.
Actually, honestly, right?
Oh.
I understand.
Mm.
I can understand.
Me too.
He sounded like he's very toxic, but
Is
maybe it could have been both sides.
No, I think when we hear crazy stories, right, or when
Yeah.
people do crazy things, it's usually like fire and fuel kind, you know? Like, sometimes they're not actually crazy.
But
giving you the
people make
benefit of the doubt,
make
know?
you crazy.
People make you
Correct.
crazy.
Yeah.
He pushed you
Yes.
into this situation.
Yes.
It's not you,
Yeah.
babe. It's not
we
you.
understand.
We listen and we don't judge.
Yeah.
We don't judge.
I can understand that.
Mhm.
Yeah. We have another PD story here from PD Marie. Back in high school, we would have end of unit tests for every subject. So it's like a test for the subject we're studying for.
Mhm.
So one day, we're super overwhelmed with the number of tests that we've been getting. So a couple of friends and I snuck into our business teacher's classroom to see if we could find the test for the end of next week.
Oh.
We found it and we stole it. And we all scored perfectly for that test. Our teacher was so impressed, like, wow, perfect scores. Our parents were so happy. This became a routine. We would continually sneak into his office, steal the tests, and get good grades. After a while, the mock exams were nearing. What we did was stole the papers and created a Google Doc for us to collaboratively work on the answers that would be on the paper. On the day of the mock exam, we were so confident. We were like, we know all the answers, right? Come on, let's go in, let's kill it. I remember opening the exam papers and my jaw fell to the floor because every single question was different. All my friends in the exam hall, we looked at each other like, what the fuck? Why is everything different? In the end, we all passed, but we learned that maybe stealing papers wasn't the best idea, question mark, question. What do you think? What do you think? Girl, you could have been expelled.
Yeah. I've actually had a very similar experience.
With stealing test papers.
What? I think I'm an angel. Like,
No, so
Hearing
I
all
think
these
this was like
stories.
primary school, I think.
girl,
And they used to like, what do you used to call them?
assessments?
Ish, but like
End
more
of
ones,
year
like the
paper?
weekly ones.
Oh, okay.
Topical tests.
Mm.
And then one day I discovered that the papers for the next week were just in the cupboard at the back of the class. So I CC lor. Now I
Then?
know already, okay.
Then, got A. Oh, okay lah. Okay lah. No, I see the confession is okay lah.
I think this is worse than the Spider-Man one, no?
Really?
Spider-Man's worse!
Spider-Man is worse. Spider-Man is way worse.
I have a
Because this
question
one,
for
no
you.
one made you crazy. You guys went berserk on your own.
I have a question for you. If you saw someone crying at your window, like, what would you do?
Depends. I mean, if it's my boyfriend,
Yes.
I would call IMH.
I would be horrified.
It's quite romantic. PD Marie just
In
said
a
it's quite
way.
romantic.
Let's not romanticize everything in life.
Yes.
Now, any more stories to share?
You have a story to share.
I have a story to share,
I'm
but I don't know if
waiting.
I should share this.
Up to you,
It's
up to
Share
you.
it. You can decide
gross.
after if we should cut
Okay,
it
okay,
out.
I'm gonna share. Okay.
We're not cutting it out, by the way.
Hey! Okay, if I share, you have to share one also.
I already shared. I'm
Really?
done. I'm done. I want to hear yours.
So embarrassing. Okay, sometimes, right, like, when you're in the car, you're driving, and you have something in your nose,
Okay.
and you have to pick it,
Okay.
but you don't want to throw in your car. So,
You wind down the window and throw it outside.
what you do is you wind down your window, check there's no cars behind you, and you flick it out the window, and then you put the window back up, and you continue driving. Say it with me, girls. 3, 2, 1.
We listen and we don't judge.
I'm judging. You got no tissue paper in your car?
But later,
Can I buy you one for Christmas? Tissue
Yes,
paper
please.
and a little dustbin
Okay.
to throw it
I
inside.
don't
But
have
she
a
don't want to
dustbin in my
clear it
car.
out.
Yeah, correct. Because if I use the tissue paper, I have to clear the tissue paper. So if I
What
throw
if
it
there's
out,
a motorcyclist? You're like, vroom, vroom. Hey, what's this? It's someone's B-side.
to be fair, I am very considerate. I always make sure that there's no motorcyclists or cars.
The worst thing is
Behind
if
me.
it flicks back onto your own car.
Oh,
Then you have all
It
these like,
won't.
sticky things.
oh, actually, that happened one time, and then it hardened. You will have to wipe it with a wet tissue. Okay, so guys, always make sure there's some speed when you're like driving, so it doesn't like get stuck back to your car.
No, I think more like just use a tissue.
Okay.
Okay.
We
That's
listen
my
and we
point.
don't
Yeah.
judge.
Yeah, you're human. We're all
Yes,
human.
correct.
Yes, we're all human.
No, we understand.
Yeah.
Next
Don't
story.
worry. I don't know if this has been done. I feel like survival skills, but anyway, there's been like once or twice where I've been like out and then like my period comes, but then like I really got no pad and no tampon and there's no one around me for me to ask for one. And then I'll just wrap the entire like underwear
with toilet paper.
Yes.
What do you mean you wrap the entire underwear?
So the underwear is like that. You wrap it.
Because if you
oh,
fold
is that how
your
you do it?
move,
I fold it.
Yeah, I fold it sometimes. Hey, but that's a very good
That's
idea.
a good
leh.
idea. We listen and
we
I'm very
learn.
impressed.
We
Yeah, we
learn.
learn.
Okay then.
Wow.
okay, yeah.
Except that if it's very heavy, then the toilet paper might break. Yeah.
it's a risk law.
But better
just
than nothing.
Interesting.
Try and get something as quick as you can after that.
Pro tip, this is as helpful as the panty liners for nipple tapes.
Interesting.
Mm.
Well, what do you girls think at the end of the day? Like, which was the worst story you've heard?
Spider-Man.
No, like,
Even the mother one, the mother-daughter
honestly,
one.
that's crazy.
I feel like the story I shared where that lady like cancelled all his alarms for a job interview and
love
like,
that for her, leh.
wrote a letter of resignation to his boss.
Yeah.
That one's quite bad.
That is quite bad.
That's like, what's the worst you've done to take revenge on an ex,
Agree.
you know?
But ultimately, I feel like this, we listen and we don't judge trend. It is just for fun lah, for entertainment purposes. But it's up to you to pick the right stories to share, right?
Yeah, sometimes I think whenever we see things online, we still need to give second thought to it, not just jump into every trend because it might hurt someone's feelings and you might never recover from that. Like you could actually lose a friend or get divorced.
Or, you know, it might
Because of
just
that.
like jeopardize someone's life.
True.
Daughter who could have ended up with Mario Lewis.
But anyways, yeah.
This is just like a very fun episode we thought we could cover on the Hush podcast because a lot of people out there have come up to us saying, we love hearing your stories. And we decided to, just share some unhinged confessions on this episode. And through this way, also tell you guys that we're all human. Okay, we all make
Yeah.
mistakes /
questionable decisions.
Correct. So it's okay. In the new year, you do you, we be better versions of ourselves, okay?
Correct.
All right. Well, thank you very much for tuning in to today's episode of Hush Podcast.
Please follow us on Instagram at isclarity.co, and we also have a broadcast channel called Clarity, like spill the tea, Clarity. Please join that channel because we have, from time to time, updates and questionnaires and like little surveys that we would love to get your opinions on.
That's right. And if you cannot get enough of our voices, you can listen to us on Spotify. Me listen Apple Podcasts and your notifications.
We're on YouTube as well, so if you have a topic you want us to cover in 2025, please leave them in the comments. If not, we'll catch you next episode of Hush Podcast.
Bye!
Sorry, this has nothing to do with we listen and we don't judge. But when I was having my whole UTI episode, someone told me that a gynae told her that you're supposed to change your underwear every 3 months.
Oh,
That's
Like throw it out
ridiculous.
completely. I was like, really?
I'm not rich enough for that.
yeah.
Every
I
3
don't
Very
months,
get it.
leh.
expensive. leh.
But every day I like use a panty liner. So it's not in direct contact. But of course I change it regularly. I mean the panty liner so that,
Yeah.
it doesn't get too uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I
I remember
see.
we had an episode on this where we were advised to not use panty liners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you've also used panty liners for other things.
We listen and we
Yes, we
don't
don't judge.
judge.